Yeah, they're open. Oh, this one closed at midnight.
Fuck you. I can hear you. You can hear me.
Sir,
It's open.
you gotta talk to me. This is not a parking place. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a ticket if you don't want to at least talk to me.
I am talking to you.
brawny paper towel. What else could I grab instead of that one? They have Bounty, they have Viva, Scott, and that's about it.
I don't know. I gotta go and deal with this cop.
What cop?
I gotta go.
Ma'am, you get a ticket for the vehicle. I asked him whether he would speak to me. He would not try to explain to us no parking, so
Just get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car and lock the door. Get in the car. Ignore the shit out of her.
We're gonna ticket for what? Oh my god.
For not stroking her ego. I'm getting the ticket for not rolling down my window so we could talk. And I was talking to her. The sunroof is open. And she doesn't give a shit that I have PTSD. Because she didn't ask. She didn't know. The only thing she was concerned about was her ego. And don't say a single word to her. If she asks you for, is your door locked?
No.
You unlock them. There's no reason for her to address you. Don't look at her. Don't even do anything that would be relative to what you think showing somebody respect is, because she does not deserve it and she has no reason to talk to you at all. So if she addresses you, don't respond, don't say shit. And if she wants to escalate the situation, then she needs to either bust out the window on video camera or call her supervisor or here to deal with this in a professional and legal way. Because I'm not being victimized tonight. Not any more than her writing me a frivolous ticket. My heart is racing out of my chest. And I'm like 100% scared and 100% angry. I'm trying to figure out what the ticket is for because I wasn't parked at certain criteria that I'm assuming constitute being parked. And the purpose of not being able to park in the fire lane is so that if there is a fire or emergency situation, the lane will be clear. But obviously I can do that when I'm sitting in the car and it's running in this in gear. So I guess you can just make up your own rules and do whatever the fuck you want to and yell at people and threaten them because apparently I didn't show her respect by rolling down my window when the car is open to the air because the sunroof is back and we are already talking to each other. She can hear me and I can hear her because her mouth is right there about 6 inches from the opening of the roof and my mouth is about 6 inches from the opening of the roof. The same distance, non-linear, but the same distance it would be if I rolled down my window. I just don't want her reaching into my damn car. Don't show her your ID. Don't do anything. If the police need to see the ID, then she can call her supervisor out here. I'll show the supervisor your ID, or I'll be cool with that. Again, I can't stop you from doing anything you want to do anyway. I'm just asking you to do these things. If you want to do whatever she says do, then please, by any means, do it. She can see my ID because I'm operating a motor vehicle. That's it. Otherwise, she can explain to her boss why she behaved the way that she has behaved on camera here. Maybe even to Eternal Affairs. You know what she's doing right now? Just wasting our time. That's it. Because it totally takes 10 minutes to write a ticket. She hasn't even asked for my ID, license, any of that. Which, I guess you can write a ticket to a, yeah, you can write a ticket to the car. She's going to write it to the
plate, yeah.
Oh well. Theoretically, all you need to do is take the video to the, it wouldn't be a judge, it'd be the, whatever the heck the people are, and explain the harassment. Law doesn't always work that way, I guess. eat your food.
Me when I go home.
It's gonna be cold by the time we get home. But I'm pretty sure that was her intent. You know, it's crazy. Like, I mean, it's just a coincidence. It's just how people feel. But I knew that this cop was going to do that from the moment I saw her pull up right here at the stop sign. And I was just like, why? I was asking myself the question then, why do I just know? I just know for a fact that this cop is going to mess with me. Maybe I felt that way because there was nobody else in this entire parking lot. I don't think those cars were. Nobody was out here when we pulled up, right?
Just a few cars.
I don't know. But anyway, I was the only living thing moving anywhere around here, and she just stopped and stayed at that stop sign for too long. I was like, yeah. And then she just got out immediately yelling at me. I was like, you need to move. Well, I'll show you the video. Banged on the glass. I'm sitting right here. She banged on the damn glass. Sitting right here. Looking at her. Still bangs on the glass. But I guess they teach them those intimidation techniques. Not sure why. So, you know, the funny thing is, so she's writing me a ticket for being parked here, but then she's going to park here and keep me parked here for, what we're going on, 15 minutes now?
Yeah.
I'm also trying to figure out why she was telling you what she was doing to me. Why would she be doing that?
Probably felt shitty or.
Does anything about this situation seem like she's the type of person that would feel shitty about something? About this? Because I would think she just wouldn't be doing it. And why do you think she feels that I owe her some type of respect? Is that in a DMV manual, or like where is that civilians owe police officers immediate respect? regardless of them disrespecting us. Why would she perceive herself separate from anyone else in this community? Isn't she just another person working her job?
Yep.
And she literally was like, oh, you're not going to show me respect, huh? Okay. You're getting a ticket. That's why I got a ticket. She explicitly stated the reason why I was getting a ticket is because I wouldn't show her respect. Because I wouldn't talk to her. She literally said, because you weren't talking to me while I was talking to her. And I'm going, like, what do you mean we're talking? I'm talking to you. You can hear me, right? I can hear you. You can hear me. We're talking clearly, and I'm not elevating my voice. But she's writing me a ticket for disrespecting her because I wouldn't talk to her while I was talking to her with respect.
People are so nosy.
I don't care about them. I just don't want to get shot tonight. But I'm not going to grovel on my knees to not get shot. I don't want to live with a bullet in me, and I don't want to live knowing that I fucking got down on my knees for somebody who was abusing their position.
It doesn't have to escalate to that. Like,
There is a incredible conflict of I don't know what you'd call it. It's a conflict. There's like no right answer to this type of situation. Don't do anything with her. Don't say shit to her.
yeah. Yeah, now I'm gonna take that.
Okay, ma'am. Just so you know, the only thing I asked was that he moved the car. He refused to even acknowledge me whatsoever. The only thing I wouldn't let him know is this
You
is
don't
not
have to explain it. I got it
it's
on
a no-
video.
It's a fire lane.
I
that's
got
all
it on
would-
video.
you
It's a
cannot
dash cam
park
right here. I wasn't
The only
parked.
thing he wouldn't even run on the window to speak to me, ma'am. That's the only thing I wanted him to do.
Okay.